beautiful.
glad that you're joining again
Thank
for the
you.
holiday shop. How fast the time goes around again.
It does.
And this is a great opportunity to really open my platform up to wonderful creators who really know how to take our faith and incorporate it into the beautiful things that we can put in our home, we can utilize, we can gift. So this is why we're here nice and early, so that we can take the stress out of holiday shopping too, and give our viewers a great opportunity to see your products. But first, Kathleen, just in case, and it's hard to believe that anyone isn't familiar with your beautiful platform, Knots of Grace. Kathleen, could you take a moment just to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. Well, first, thank you for letting me be back here again. I'm so excited. I love sharing with your community. So I'm Kathleen Borsch. I'm the founder, the maker of the products at knotsofgrace.com. And what I do is I make products that are for every part of your life. So they are meant to be, they're meant to serve not only as a prayer tool, but as a visual reminder to invite God into your everyday life, and just to, reconnect anything that we can do in our lives to refocus ourselves and reconnect ourselves to our Creator on a daily basis is, something that I need. And I'm sure there's so many more of us that need it as well in this distracted age that we live in. So that is what I do. And gosh, we offer so many other things as well, but I'll probably get into those as we go. So that's just a base.
Great. Fantastic. So everyone, if you're watching this through Instagram, obviously, I will link Kathleen's page and just go right on there. It will link it to her website, knotsofgrace.com, so you can see all the items that she's going to be showing today up close and personal.
Yep.
So I will just step out of the way and just let you have the platform so you can begin showing your creations.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. So what I did today, kind of like I did last year, is I wanted to share with everybody some ideas for gifts for a lot of different people on your list. So as I mentioned before, everything's meant to be where you are during the day. So this right here is, this is a door rosary, and a hand knotted door rosary. And that was the product that launched Knots of Grace. And then everything else was inspired as we went along, and people needed it, I needed it, just different things that came about. My father-in-law helps me tie all my knots. We pray over every rosary that we send out. So it's not blessed, but it is prayed for. We always send a prayer for you when we send it. But I wanted to start with a stocking stuffer, and this is not something I make. This is just a product that I resell, but I absolutely love, especially during the holiday season, the cold and flu season. It's just one of those products. And if you ever see me at an in-person event, at a market during the holidays, you're going to probably see me wearing my diffuser necklace. And there's a few different styles, but you can see here, I'm going to show you one a little closer. So basically what it is, it's a locket, and it has a little felt, and you get several of these when you purchase one. It has a little felt disc inside of it. And all you do is you take your essential oils, and this is just a sample pack that I had, and you put a couple of drops on it. You close up the locket and you put it back on your necklace, and then you wear it, and you have that aromatherapy. And if you like essential oils, you can use whatever you want. This one that I was showing you was from Young Living, but there's no sponsorship there. It's just one that I have. It's called Thieves, and it helps with, especially during that cold and flu season, anything that helps you breathe, like peppermint, eucalyptus, or anything like that. So this is just a great stocking stuffer. I have, a few left. This is one I've been selling for years just because I love it. If you don't want to wear it as a necklace, you can also put it in your rearview mirror. You can put it anywhere, like hang it on the door if you wanted to, if you just wanted to have that extra aromatherapy. And these are great because they're just $6. So they're on sale. They were 12. I've marked them down to 6 because I love them and I want you to have them as well. So it is a wonderful stocking stuffer for anyone who likes to wear a little bit of bling and wants to have that aromatherapy with them all the time, but doesn't want to put it on their skin. And when you get it, you're also going to get it in this little box, a little necklace box, and it will have some extra felt pads in there. So some different colors to brighten up, your days, and it's really fun and easy to use. But so that's one. And all of these are in our Christmas gift guide at knotsofgrace.com. It should be when you go to knotsofgrace.com, it's likely to be the first thing that you see on the page, minus the splash screen. You're going to scroll down, you're going to see, great gifts for Christmas, and there's going to be a few items listed there. Then there will be a button, and you click on that, and you can see all the gifts that I'm suggesting for this Christmas. But of course, you can shop anything that we have. So that's the
Beautiful.
first one.
Yes, I happen to have the page up that I'm looking at right now, and it's beautiful. Yes, everything is displayed very well. You get a really clear look. The price, the different variations, as you mentioned, if there's a color choice there. So
good deal. And if you saw on that at the top, there's an orange, like a terracotta color. And if you wanted to sign up for our email list, I wanted to share that with you too, because today I'm offering for everyone here at Catholic Connection, I'm offering a 15% off discount up till the Immaculate Conception, so December 8th. But year round, if you are on my email list, you get 12% off year round. So you don't have to wait for a sale in order to save. And the only way you do that is if you go to knotsofgrace.com, you see that bar at the top, and just put in your email address, and you can be part of our email list. I send out weekly inspiration as well as a monthly newsletter. And then also you have that advantage to get that savings year round. So thank you for sharing that.
Fantastic. Everyone, you've got to do this, because not only do you get that 12% off, but you can't miss the month or the monthly newsletter and the weekly inspiration messages that Kathleen puts out there every week. It jumpstarts your week, like she says, and there's a little meditation and a prayer to really start your week off right. So tap into that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love doing those. So the next thing is for our moms who are on the go. And I don't know very many moms who aren't on the go, but I just, that's my thought process. And it's my runner's rosary. And I named it a runner's rosary. It's a bracelet here. You can see it. And the one I'm showing you is our 10 millimeter bang wood. I also have this in a gray wood colored bead. So that's like a grayish brown color. And then I have this in a larger of this bang. And this bang color is kind of a caramel. It's really beautiful. And so it's a bracelet, and it's adjustable, and you just move it like that. And the beads, as you're praying, they move. And I called it a runner's rosary. If you aren't familiar with this product, my cousin wanted me to design a rosary for him for his walks. And he said, I want it abacus style. And so I designed something for him years ago. And then I was running at the time, and I'm like, well, I like the name Runner's Rosary versus Walker's Rosary. And so that's how the name came about. But you don't have to be a runner. You don't have to be a walker even. You can have this on your wrist as a reminder. You have this nice big, but not, too blingy gold cross, very simple cross, but it has a little bend to it, so it fits your wrist just beautifully. And then, like I said, it's adjustable, so it goes on and off your wrist easily. This is my go-to item. You can see through all these, I wear mine every single day. And I just absolutely love it. But this is beautiful for anyone, but I put it on the list for our moms because it's simple. And if it gets wet and it gets dirty, it can be cleaned. and it's just easy to pray when you're in carpool waiting for the kids. If you need that moment of just, kind of a fidget tool, pray and fidget and do what you need to do, but it's that constant reminder of who's really in control here, and you just have it right there on your wrist. And
perfect. Two things I want to say about that. I love the adjustable because I have very small wrists, and I've gotten many bracelets, and I just can't wear them because I would lose them.
Right.
So I love the fact that that is adjustable for anyone. And as you always say on your page, to have something anywhere, anytime, because that's really prayer should be in every moment of every day. So that's perfect, Kathleen.
Yeah, thank you. And the wood, so these are, I don't remember the price on them, but they're $35, I think, a piece. And the wood that I select is from trees in the Philippines, and it's just exotic wood. I started using these, and I have a soft spot. I have friends who are Filipino, so the fact that I found these beads and they're from the Philippines is just like a connection for me, and they're just gorgeous, and they age beautifully as well. So you can wear these in the pool, you can wear them in the shower. You don't have to take it off if you don't want to, but you can, and it's a great go-to. And then for Dad, and this is Dad, Grandpa, you can give it to anyone if you want, but it is this is one of our St. Benedict crucifix rosaries. Now this cross specifically, I make this cross. I have someone who cuts the wood for me, but I've designed it, and it's, if you can see here, it's 3 layers. And we have, and this one has a gray stain. I also have one with a redwood stain, but this one, these are just, I love wood. And so I am so happy that I get to make these for you guys, because each one is unique because of the wood itself. And so this has Saint Benedict, a protector. And so when I was picking this out for the men, for the dads in our lives, I was thinking about, a mirror reflection of that protector. And when we think of generally when people think of their fathers, they think of someone who's going to protect them. And of course, our Creator, is here to protect us too. So that's why I chose this one as a great gift for Dad. But of course, you can give it to anyone. And this one comes on comes on either white or this dark sage green knotted rope. And both of these ropes are from veteran-owned companies. All the rope and cording that I use is made in the United States. And much of the rope I use is from veteran-owned or veteran operated organizations. And it's just something that I started doing and felt like I wanted to continue doing. So it's just something that I love. So this one is this color of rope is one of, it is a customer favorite for the last 2 years. People just absolutely love this color of rope, but this one is so fun.
It's a dark sage green. So pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. So, and it's nice and hardy. And this one, so one of the things when I started making door rosaries, I made a number of them out of resin, and people were concerned about them breaking. And you can hear, like, if it happens to go against your door, it's not going to be a problem. If it swings into your door as you open or close it, it's not going to be a problem. So these wear and tear pretty well. And if you're ever worried about it, you can always just hang it, on your wall right next to your door too. So many different options.
Very durable. Perfect. One of a kind. That is why I bring wonderful Catholic businesses here. One of a kind. Where are you going to go to just a general store out there and find gorgeous, unique, faith-filled products like this? Excellent.
And if you're in Canada and you're up in, I think in the Ontario area, I have a couple of stores now who are selling my products. So I know shipping is a somewhat of a barrier for our our Canadian friends. And so if you are in that area, you can go to a couple of shops. If you go to Knots of Grace under our where to find us, you can find the retailers. And I know a couple of them do carry these as well. So go check those out. And I see a question is, do you create them in different colored cording? So this one specifically, I have in 2 different colors. If you wanted it on another color of cording, just DM me and let me know. And there may be a slight charge to change the cording out. And the only reason is I have a number of them made, and if I had to remake them, so on and so forth. But DM me, let me know what you're interested in, and we can work on it from there. But thanks for that question. That's a great question. Okay. Oh, so we're talking about protection. And one of the things that, you know, as I'm at different shows and things like that, people talk about just their love for Saint Benedict and, you know, the protective nature that he offers, you know, by his intercessory prayers and stuff. And so I made this for a friend of mine, something similar. And then I started making them for other people too. It's this here, this edition, not the rosary itself, but this addition that you can add to your rosary. And I call it extra spiritual defense. So what this is I'll take it off here so you can see it. I wanted to show you it first on the rosary so you can see how that works. And then you take it off.
I noticed the miraculous medal there, Kathleen.
That is right. So we have our miraculous medal here. We do have Saint Benedict. So if you buy one of our crosses that doesn't have Saint Benedict, you can add him to his medal there. And then I have this third medal that on the front has Saint Michael, and then the back has a guardian angel. And so this is just, so you can buy this separately. So if you've already purchased a door rosary and you really want this, you can buy it by itself, and it'll come on this little card here. It's not, and on the back it has prayers as well. So as you're adding it, you can, say a prayer of intention there. But you can also add it at the time of sale, and just in the notes when you're checking out, say, Kathleen, or you don't have to put my name, but please attach to the door rosary that you are, that you've purchased. And so that way you can purchase both of them at the same time. I will attach it for you, but it's not hard. There's a little lobster clasp on here. It is small. And that's why if you want me to attach it, that way you don't have to, but you just attach it to one of the loops here if you don't have shaky hands like I do, and just creates a loop around your rope.
Fantastic. What a great idea.
Thank
as
you.
An add-on. That's fantastic.
Thank you. And I have some other that are just single medals that I'll be coming out with here soon, but I wanted to start with this one. So you can see it here. You can put it on the right side of it, the left side of it. And they just, it's just that little extra to, that way if you got one of our door rosaries without a crucifix or without, one of the miraculous medals on there, you can add it to it. So that's what that is.
And something else that Kathleen does, that extra attention to detail, she includes a prayer card with it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do.
Because, it's a gift to somebody to include. This one happens to have a Hail Mary, St. Michael prayer, and St. Benedict prayer right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and so that way you have that, and then if you keep this, if you say a prayer for Knots of Grace and allowing us, to continue on with our service and our ministry, that is very much appreciated. So, All right. I think I have one more thing that I wanted to share if we still have some time.
Terrific. Go ahead. Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to move this, and I hope I don't make anybody sick, but it's over here, and I only have a limited number of these because I wanted to see what people thought of them and just how they were going to go over. And what this is this is another way to celebrate Advent. When I was thinking, I have a daughter who's just started university, and then we have a number of elderly in our community and so on. And I was thinking of ways that they could celebrate without having lit candles. And also, this is great for small children, and I mean, just it's great overall, and for the busy people. So what these are, this is a whole set. What it comes with is you have a little stand, comes with an LED candle, and this candle, I know you probably can't see it, but it actually has wax on the outside. So it looks like a real candle and it has a little flicker to it as well. It also comes with 4 weekly Advent cards that has a verse on the back that you can pray each week. And then you have these bracelets that you can wear, but you also, every single week, just as you would with your Advent wreath, you attach it to your candle, like so. You say your prayer as you would, and you can just let it sit, and that's like a great addition to your kitchen but of course, if you have a small space and you're not, having a larger wreath isn't suitable for you anymore, or isn't suitable for the moment, then you don't have to have that. And so every week you would just continue to add those on. And then the beauty of it is, so I'm going to move this over to me, you can wear it as a bracelet. So take it with you, take it off, take it with you. That constant reminder all week of what the message is of the week during Advent. And then, like this one says, love. So, keep those messages in your heart and in your mind all week long. And then as you move on to the next week, you just keep adding it. And the beauty of this is you don't have to get a new candle every year. You don't have to, do all of that. The only thing you have to do is move those around. So,
what a great idea. I remember the bracelets last holiday. Last Christmas, you had the bracelets, and now you just upped that. You took that idea. Like you said, you can still wear the bracelets, stack the bracelets.
Yes.
But this gives, I think it opens it up to another way. And what about, you might wear the bracelet that day, and then you're taking it off in the evening, right?
Right.
And guess what you do? You've got this beautiful candle to light up safely, safe candle, no worrying about flames. Right. And then you just put that week's message on there. It's a nice, handy way to keep it until you want to wear it on the next day or so.
And then it all comes in a little a little sack, so that way the candle won't come in there, but it comes nice and wrapped up for you. And but all of these stay together nicely in this little organza pouch, so that way they're all together for you next year when you have to get out your Advent kit. So just another way to celebrate the season, having these reminders with you constantly. And these prayers may not be the same ones that you hear at church every week, but they are messages based off of the message of each week of Advent. So that is what I wanted to share with everyone today. And there's
now, Kathleen, can I ask you a question as far as shipping? My guest, I want to just throw out this this idea of when. I know my guest yesterday said December 15th was kind of the date for getting in your order. What would be your date? I don't know what your schedule is like.
My items. Honestly, for safety purposes, meaning when I say safety, I mean that it arrives at your home or at the destination you're wanting it to get to. the cutoff date of the sale that I'm, the promotion that I'm offering for CAF Connection members. So it's Friday, December 8th. That is going to be the cutoff for safe, like making sure that it really will get there because of when Christmas falls this year. I think it might fall on a Monday. I don't remember. Yes, it does fall on a Monday. So just based on for that, I want to make sure that your gifts get to you or get to whomever you want them to get to. So 12/8 is the date that I'm asking, but it doesn't mean that if you put in an order the following week, it may get there too. That's just sort of, I'm still going to be shipping through the following week, but I do cut off my express orders. So I don't do any priority mail the week before Christmas, just because it gets too crazy around here. And so I just want to make sure that everyone gets what they need in time. So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, perfect. And for anybody that might be in the Georgia area, Atlanta area, usually you're really tied up with events?
Yes, I actually start this weekend. I do. My first event starts tomorrow. I will be at St. Benedict Catholic Church in Johns Creek, Georgia. And then next week on Thursday, Friday, I will be at St. Bridget. And not only will I be there, but I also coordinate that event. So please, please come if you are in the Atlanta area. And then I'll be at Blessed Trinity the following days. And then at Apple Annie's the first weekend of December. And then that's my closeout of the year in terms of shows. So yeah, it's going to be a fun season.
I know it is. I know you always look forward to meeting your customers, to get that one-on-one. A lot of feedback creates future products.
Absolutely. So, that's my favorite time.
And it's been wonderful to see you again. God bless you. Everyone go to knotsofgrace.com for all the up close and personal information about these wonderful creations. And blessings to you, Kathleen.
Jude, you too. I thank you for bringing everybody together during the holidays. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone, for tuning in and watching. And we'll see you again next week. I've got 2 more guests on the Holiday Shop coming next week.